Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're just gonna look at phase 4, nice and simple. Now to me, phase 4 looks like a 4 oscillator synth, and I wouldn't say it's actually any more than that. Different than polysynth, has different purposes, can be used to make different sounds, but this is by no means going to replace polysynth. It's just something else to have. So here's probably my favorite example sound from phase 4. Super pretty, super clean, uses generally sine waves. It's just all around nice. Now we can see in this oscillator setup here that we've got kind of some interesting things going on. So we have what's called a shape, and we have the R modulation. So we have R shape, R modulation, because this is called R, and then we have B and Y and M. And what our shape does is it transforms our sine into a saw. By default, our mod does nothing until we add a second oscillator and actually add some B to R and then turn on mod, which is where we see we get FM to start coming into play. And we can do this with a few things, change its ratio even. It'll start adding formants, but we can change from algorithm saw, PW, half, DBL, sine, which we see has this sort of effect, and that's about it. So here we can change our formant, we can change our phase, and even just turn off the oscillator entirely. Here we can just turn it into a noise generator that doesn't key track anything. Or we can just put on key track. We can change the semitones at which the note actually plays on. Here in the keyboard tracking, so if we want to do, you know, one of our sounds that has that whole 7th thing going on, it can still be done. Here we have an option for mono or the stereo, and that's about it for the oscillator section. It's got some quite interesting uses. You can get different waveforms than you could in polysynth. And when you combo this with the FM, you can get more interesting things than you can out of FM4. Over here in the filter, we just have a filter drive. We have key tracking for the filter. We have all our filter types. We have resonance. We have feedback. And we've got our FEG, basically our envelope amount. We have some output controls, voice gain controls, panning, note, and regular effects as usual. Back over here, we have our pitch glide section. And over here, we can actually change our pitches of all of our oscillators at the same time. This is for the global. So we can do it for all the pitches of everything at the same time, up to, I'm assuming 12. Yes, up to 12. We can add glide, which is nice. We have global shape and global mod. But it's global, and it can be used to drag with your mouse as well, so you can get that kind of XY thing going on at the same time with just one color, or you can get the XY thing going on with all of them at the same time, and it even shows you how that reacts on this actual grid itself. Now I'll just go ahead and go through some sound examples here with the polysynth, not the polysynth, the phase 4 device, to show you what it can do. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. See ya.